ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Norwood High School. As a member school of the Ohio High School Athletic Association, Norwood City Schools welcomes you to this interscholastic contest between Norwood High School and Deer Park High School. Tonight's game is sponsored by the Ohio High School Athletic Association. Your attendance and support of the student athletes and coaches is appreciated by the member schools competing. Though both teams are rivals, they're expected to exhibit the qualities of good sportsmanship throughout the contest, and the administration of both schools requests the same from all fans. The officials assigned to this contest have been selected and assigned according to the procedures adopted by the Ohio High School Athletic Association and Miami Valley Conference. The officials for this game are Carl Jones, Timmy Richardson, and John Hunt. Let's do better than that, Norwood. The officials for this game are Carl Jones, Timmy Richardson, and John Hunt. The athletes, coaches, and officials are guests of the Norwood City Schools. All fans are asked to respect the effort that each of them have put forth preparing for tonight's contest. We ask all attending to show courtesy and respect for fellow fans, officials, coaches, those administering the contest, and of course your team and your opponent. As important today as ever, please respect the game. As our sign says above, ladies and gentlemen, let the players play, let the coaches coach, and let the officials officiate. Ladies and gentlemen, if we could all please stand if able. Gentlemen, please remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem. And now let's meet our teams. First for the visiting Deer Park Wildcats. Number 1, EJ Gord. Number 3, CJ Warner. Number 5, Taj Ingram. Number 15, Jaden Hurd. And number 24, Antonio White. The Wildcats are coached by Mr. Reggie Hall. And now for our Norwood Indians. At guard, number 1, LJ Cave. At guard, number 2, Jalen Hill. At forward, number 11, Aiden Nolan. At forward, number 0, C. Gabriel Hearn. And at forward, number 24, C. Dylan Taylor.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Jack Golden here at Norwood High School Gymnasium for a basketball contest. Varsity boys, Norwood versus Deer Park. And we're going to start tonight with Norwood comes in at 11-8. Nope, that's Deer Park. Deer Park comes in 11-8. They're 7-6 in their conference, which includes Wyoming, Indian Hill, Mariemont, Deer Park, Taylor, Madeira, Redding, and Finneytown, and they're in 4th place, having a fine year this year. Deer Park is led by number 24, Antonio White. He's averaging 33 points a night, so he's going to start out on Jalen, and that's not normal to see your best player on our best player there because might get in foul trouble. But there's a breakaway for Antonio White. He's going to start the night with the first 2 points. Jalen being hounded by their point guard. And Deer Park's going to pick up the pressure right away. Bad pass over to White, but he's going to take it anyway. Really nice player here, Antonio White. He's averaging 32, but 6 rebounds a game, and also 81% from free throw line and 34% from three-point line. So he's a good player all the way around. Leading rebounder. Norwood's going to start with right there with Darrell Hearn, and going to take it all the way to the basket and get fouled. And that's number 0, Darrell. Norwood starts with Jalen Hill, number 2, at our point guard. LJK, the forward. Number 11, standing at 6'1", Dylan Taylor. Number 24, he's a senior, and stands at 6'2". Justice Cook, strong forward underneath. He's a senior, he stands at 5'11". So Norwood not a big team, but they're a scrappy bunch, and they're going to go after you all night long. Darrell short with that one, or no, long with that one, but it bounces in for him. 2-1 in the first minute of the game. So Norwood picks up high. Taylor picks up number 24. Looks like we're going to play a chaser on him, and then the other players are going to play a zone, and that's number 15, Jaden Hurd, and he is their second leading three-point shooter at 29%. So I don't know if Norwood previously had their senior night last Friday and had a tough game against DePaul Cristo Rey. And but what a great night that was. A lot of fans, a lot of support, and seniors had a good game. But now they play tonight at home. And so normal to have your senior night in your last night, but that's becoming less and less the case. You kind of want to have a winning night or a really good game, which they had. Norwood, this is not their last game. They will play Friday, I believe, at Talawanda. Deer Park has one more game Thursday night. And who Deer Park's going to play?
Basketball number 21, Justice Cook.
Thanks. So it appears that Antonio White's going to handle the ball the most, which is understandable. He's got a good supporting group. But, number 5, Ingram, is averaging 9, and number 15 averaging 8. So in addition to the scoring prowess, Antonio White, he's shot 143 free throws. He's shot 120 3-pointers. So he's mostly an outside person. Norwood's going to double team him, triple team him, whatever they can do. Jalen on the run. LJ with the ball going to Dylan. It was a little late getting it to Dylan. He could have given it up maybe a little bit earlier. Dylan, Deer Park gave it a run coming. So right now, 5 to 3. Tajay will bring the ball up. They're going to try to move White around a little bit. Just get him moving. Let them work the ball a little bit. See what we're doing. So when he gets it, we're going to double team. Just got to take care of the other guys. There's a nice block by Dylan.
That shot was blocked.
So pretty decent crowd for a Tuesday night. This is, of course, the last home game of the year. And there's a quick foul on number 21, Justice Cook, his first of the night.
On the floor was a foul.
Looking to check in for Norwood. right now is Jeremiah Weaver, 10th grader standing 6'2". So we fouled their first foul, number 24, Tony White. Like I said, he shoots 81% free throw line. He's likely to miss very often. He's 117 for 133. So goes to the line quite a bit. Of course, he handles the ball all the time. So Samir going to bring it up. Nope, not Samir. That's LJ. A couple of close travels, but not called. LJ takes it to the hole. And there's Jalen challenging 2-on-1 break. Jalen all the way, and he gets a block. Nope, he lost it on the way up. Too quick. 9-3 right now, so Deer Park can control here a little bit. Norwood, of course, coached by Brian Callahan and assisted by Tico Kenny and Sonano Day, JV coach. They had a rough game earlier, but they saw a lot of improvement this year. Really some young players. There's a three-pointer attempt by number 5, Ingram. And Deer Park showing some quickness around the ball, challenging passes. We're going to go for the ball here. Loose ball, can't come up with it. There's number 1 hanging around. He picks it up, E.J. Gore, 5'10" senior. Jalen loses the ball again. There's the drive by White. And starting to get a little bit kind of sloppy here, but for us, they're reaching and knocking the ball away a lot. Not sure. I thought Coach wanted a timeout. They wouldn't let him. 13-3 right now. Jalen setting up the offense. Deer Park playing man-to-man. There's Jeremiah with the ball. There's a double team by number 5. They're going to do that if we hold the ball too much. There's another layup by number 5, Taj Ingram. 15-3. So they're going to keep the pressure on. Nice drive by LJ right there. Stop it. Now we got to hustle back. And LJ takes it all the way. 15-5. Good job right there.
30-second timeout called by the Wildcats.
Our refs tonight are Carl, Timmy, and John. They didn't get their last names. They want to be anonymous anyway. So, anyway, a good crew of referees. Today's game, you got to, kind of pick your spots. It's such a rough game. They're double teaming, reaching in, and so forth. So, it's a hard job these days, especially. Checking in for Norwood, number 11, 6'1", 10th grader Aiden Nolan. So, Aiden will come in and maybe help out on the boards, defense. LJ taking a rest, and Justice out with 1 foul.
Number 11, Aiden Nolan. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have not done so already, pay the
So,
concession stand and visit. Serving all of your
number 5, Taj Ingram brings it up for Deer Park. We're in a boxing one, it's called. There's number 3 for 3, and he can't make it go. So that puts Norwood on the move. Nice reach in by number 20, by number 5. Knocks the ball away from knocks it away from
on the floor was a foul on number 2,
Dylan Taylor. And we get a layup on the other end. And first foul on that was
number 5, Taj
number 11. Sure. So Taj Ingram is their leading assist getter, 6.5 assists a game. So he gets a lot of steals, gives it up. He's shooting 64% free throw line, so he makes both of those. So we just got to take care of the ball a little bit better. It's number 1 right up in Durrell's, and he reaches, so they're going to call that foul. And number 1 right up in Durrell's grill, and Durrell gets the foul called for him.
That's his first, team's third of the quarter.
Okay, so Brenda Dillon and Jalen's going to bring it up, take his time, going to set up. Again, Deer Park man-to-man, they're open playing. Jalen taking it strong to the basket. And that's what he does well. It's tough to stop when he gets going. And it's going to be before the shot, so it's an out-of-bounds foul. That's their fourth foul, the next one. So likely they're going to get fouls because they press so much and are so aggressive on defense. Into the game is J.J. Broderick, another 12th grader. We're looking for a layup to gets it knocked away, and they're on the run again. You got to be quick and strong with the basketball against these guys. Good hustle back by Darrell. I think that was knocked it out of bounds. Save layup. So again, we're on number 24. Just throw it right into him. He can't score, but he gets his own rebound. And up again. Jalen with the ball. He's up to Dylan. Dylan looks like he's going to take it all the way, and he knocks it down. So Norwood hanging in, down 10 now, 17-7. Even with the sloppy play and the turnovers, still okay. So just need to hang in, get more stops, less layups. So there's White with the shot, and he's off, and rebound on the other side. There's number 5. He's going up with it. That's a good hands. Might have been a foul there. Norwood battling, just can't come up with it. There's a foul. And it's going to be number 5 with the bucket. That's Taj Ingram. We just couldn't come up with the ball. Just a little stronger than us going after it. Foul number 11. That was on Aiden, I think. That's our third. So Ingram again shoots 1 and makes it. Dylan going to take it out. Player's a little confused. The ball went in, so that was a 3-point play. Makes it 20-7. Jalen handling the ball. Number 1. Number 1's just up too tight. So that's going to be his second one, and Jalen's going to go to the line to shoot 2. So tonight at the scores table, again, we have MJ Gabbard, our middle school boys basketball coach. We got Doug Ayers, softball coach, and Mr. Reliable. And then, of course, you hear in the background our athletic director, Mr. Everything, Chuck Richardson. Jalen up for the first free throw. No good. Reed I'll mention him in a little bit, but Deer Park coached by Reggie Hall. And I think this is like his second or third year. Jalen off again. And White takes 2 steps, not happy with not being called, not the foul being called. Darrell. Again, they're going to have a foul number 4. He pushed off while he had the ball. Darrell hit the floor. Number 2. Going to come in, Morgan Brown. And Aiden coming out for Justice Cook. Look at it. Norwood needs just a little more strength and toughness on the boards right now. Getting out scrapped. We had a couple of good fouls called for us. There's Jeremiah with the pick and pop. Jalen's going to go for 3, and he knocks it down. Wow, good shot by Jalen. That makes it 10-20. Deer Park on the move. That's Taj Ingram with the ball. He's going to throw it into White. White getting doubled. Justice looks for the bad pass, and good pressure right there, and they threw it away. So good pressure right there by Norwood. As long as we're making 24 get rid of it, that's in our favor. Just got to make sure we make the most of it. So Coach Callahan stomping his foot, meaning we're not running the right play. Good drive by Jalen, takes it all the way. Great job right there, Jalen. Keeps us in the game, 12-20. Jalen man-to-man on their leading scorer. White, number 3, with the ball in the wing. White moving through. He's going to take a 3-point shot, and he's off. We just got to do a better job of rebounding. I think we had a travel. He jumped up and came down with the ball. But anyway, it's going to be ours. They knocked it out of bounds. It's going to be Norwood ball. Dylan throws it into Jalen. Burrell catches him by surprise. He takes it all the way. And it's going to be another foul on Deer Park. Fouls on number 4. That's his second already. So referees got the whistles working tonight.
That's his second. At the line shooting the bonus for the Indians is number 0, Gabriel Hearn.
Durrell's going to shoot 2, and Durrell goes to the line. He shoots 44%, and other than Jalen, the Indians shoot about 45, 50%, and team wise 44.3. So the referee's having Durrell put his shirt tail in, see if that messes up his free throw. Durrell likes to put it on the front of the rim, and it's a little off right. Nice rebound right there by Jeremiah. Oh, he almost stuck that in. That was just nice, smart play by Jeremiah Weaver. So Jeremiah will go to the line. I don't think Jeremiah has shot a free throw on the varsity this year. So, yeah, he's 0 for 0. So we're got the lead to 6 here. Cut it to 4 with 2 points from the line. Jeremiah up soft. He's not going to get 2 shots out of it, unless he missed them both. There's another fast break. Justice not back. We've got to make sure they don't get layups on that. It was just a free throw rebound. So we miss and could cut it to 6 now. It's up to 8 with them making that. And number 2 will go to the line for Deer Park. Deer Park, that's Riley Murphy. He shoots 33%, so we should be ready for a rebound. Looks off. Jeremiah right there. Gives it to Jalen. We've got 19 seconds left. Maybe Jalen will hold the ball here. Nice. Oh, lost his balance. And so did Justice. So they're on the move. He's looking for 24. There he is. He's going to go to him on the three-point shot. And he can't hit yet. Nothing there. There's Justice with his second with 1.4 left. He had a hold of his wrist.
Calling the floor was a foul on number 21, Justice Cook. That's his third.
Jalen had a nice move down there. Just was a little fast. He was going to be open on the spin. Thinks he got fouled, I think. There's number 4 on the line. He's going to make the first one. That's J.J. Broddick, and he's a 50% free throw shooter. Let's see if he holds true and only makes 1 or 2. And he does. And we did not box out. And that was...
And that's the quarter after 8 minutes of play.
All right, so Norwood behind 14-23 by 9 points. And Deer Park in the lead right now. I want to mention our bowling teams have been having a good year this year. And the girls were up at Beaver Creek today and didn't fare quite so well, but they qualified for the sectional finals. And so they had a great year. Congratulations to them. And the boys will go to the lanes soon. And let's see where they are. Anyway, so the boys are going to have their bowling match soon. And then so I also want to mention congratulations and good luck to Reed Bieberlin. He has qualified for state in the 100-meter butterfly, and Chuck tells me that he broke his own 100-meter butterfly this year, and he broke his own record from last year. So congratulations to Reed, and good job. Also, the girls' basketball team will play Thursday in their sectional tournament first round against Williamsburg at Mason. So we're into tournament time and playoff time. So exciting times and good years for a lot of the teams that we had. So here comes, again, Deer Park on the move. They're up by 9. They get the first possession of the second quarter. Jalen denying the ball to their leading scorer, White. And for 5, Joe Murray, he's going to take the shot, and it's off. And I think Coach may have emphasized, let's be strong with the ball. There's a pass to Dylan, and he's got to put it up. Good job right there. Nice little 2-on-1 break. Dylan with the steal. He's going to take it back to LJ. There's Durrell. He's going to take it right there. Gets it blocked. Gets his own rebound. He's going to take it strong to the hole. And all of a sudden, we're down 5. Nice job. Good steal by Dylan, and good hustle by Norwood to finish that off. Number 5 with the ball. Ingram. It's over to Morgan Brown. Number 3 eyes the basket. They're going to be patient. They're trying to get it to White. Leading scorer, and there's Jeremiah again right there. Jeremiah, not great size. He's about 5'10" or so, and just has a knack for the ball. Goes up strong. There's a drive by number 21. That's Dalen Reynolds, a sophomore for Deer Park, and he dribbles it off his foot. Norwood's ball. So they're backing off the press a little bit. They're going to hound Jalen a little bit. Number 2 guarding Jalen. That's Riley Murphy. So Jeremiah comes up, sets a screen, and leaves. Jalen looking for some kind of opening. Jalen with a lot of dribbling, not a lot of counting. Jalen takes it to the hole. Nice job by LJ, and he gets fouled on the arm. So I think he's going to get a 2-shot foul here. And that's fouls on number 2, which is Riley Murphy. LJ, really good job of going to the basket right there and rebounding. Almost got the stick in, but got fouled. And LJ comes in he's going to shoot 2. He's our leading free throw shooter at 59%. Good touch there, just off left a little bit. Actually, Dylan, the leading free throw shooter at 64, but Jalen almost 60%. I said Jalen, I mean LJ. And he's off again. Not like him to miss both. There he is on the move. That's White on the move. Tries to take it all the way. LJ with the rebound, and Jalen is going to take it by himself. And there's a reach-in foul. Jalen's going to go to the line. That's on number 5, Tyler Ingram. There, Deer Park looking a little bit kind of lethargic at this stage. Antonio White kind of not into it yet. I'm sure he'll get a couple buckets and get going, but Norwood's got a good plan right now, keeping him a little flustered. Jalen off to the right a little bit on his free throw. So he'll get another one. 18-23, 6:04 left in the second quarter. So Jalen's going to go up with the second one, and it is off. Can't get it to fall. And battle for the rebound. Here comes Antonio White on the move. Gives it up to Ingram. Ingram eyes the defense, and we're in the box and 1 still. So Jalen not denying the ball to White. Nice little move there. He gets to go on that one. Jalen was not denying the ball to him. I think that was the plan. There's a careless pass by Jalen. And there's a foul. Antonio driving into the crowd. And instead of stepping in front, we reach in and we get the foul. So Jalen just a little bit. Okay, that's not going to be a free throw. Shoot. So they let Antonio White inside of Norrell, and Jalen thought he was going to get 2 shots. 25-18 in favor of Deer Park right now. Now it's 2-2 in team fouls this quarter, and he misses a rare miss right there. 81% shooter. So, it appears to be to me, just be a little tired. I don't know. So anyway, I'll put the second one, and that's too strong. He misses that, and the battle for the rebound, and it comes to Deer Park, and then Durrell out of nowhere knocks it out of bounds for the block. Ball going to be inbounds. We're looking for 24 to get it. He didn't have position that time. The ball's back to number 5, and he's going to shoot. Jeremiah boxes out. Jalen starts dribbling. He's triple teamed. Over to Jeremiah. He's not afraid to give it up. They're going to double team again. LJ double teamed, and ball's out of bounds. They are quick. They're coming at you hard with 2 people. You got to get rid of it. And the people who are not handling the ball have to be available. got to move to the ball.
Ball was knocked out of bounds.
So we're going to take it out of bounds on the side. Kind of a tough place to take it out. I don't know if there's a play for this. But we don't want, there's a back door for Durrell, and it's thrown out of bounds. Jalen thought he was going to cut to the basket, and he was defended. Okay, back on defense, 18-25. We're hanging in. Antonio White with the ball. He looks it over. Jalen's one-on-one with him. They're going to throw to the middle. Look in the corner. They got to have other guys score, and they're not able to. There's Jeremiah boxing out. Nice job. That's the key right there. Keep your defender behind you, and he's got to jump over you to get it. And Jeremiah, a tough one to get over. We're going to throw a long pass there to LJ, and didn't throw it long enough. Back on the move. There's number 2 for 3. That's online. There's Dylan battling for it. We're good. Whistle blows, and number 3 a little too aggressive, I guess. That's CJ or Courtney Warner. Dylan didn't let go, but they're going to call a technical on CJ. Might have been a little quick. They were just fighting for the ball, but anyway, we'll take it. And 25-18. So Dylan's going to go to the line. He's 64%, as I mentioned. He's going to shoot the technical, and he's short. Dylan has had a bit of a problem with his shot lately, but he's going to get it back here. There he is. Nice free throw right there. So makes 1 of 2, and it's Norwood ball. So 25-19, Norwood down by 6. We're going to set a line up at half court and make a break toward the goal and just try to get it in, I think. There goes Durrell looking for long. Nothing there. And back to Jalen. He'll bring it up. Deer Park, man-to-man. Jeremiah with the screen. He's going to roll to the basket. Nothing there. Dylan looking for a backdoor cut. He gets all the way to the goal. Nice play right there. Good call by Coach Callahan. That was a great call. Cleared out toward the ball side, and then they threw it. They covered too much. There's Jeremiah with good defense. LJ with the ball. Gives it up to Jalen. Wow. Nice tip in LJ. Did not give up on that. Jalen puts it up over the rim. LJ tips it back in. Cuts the lead to 2, 23-25. Super hustle by LJ Cave. Good job. Good hands right there on the deflection. LJ's going to try to dunk it and should have laid it in, but that would have fired up everybody. That would have been really good, but he's not a automatic dunker. I know he meant well, but you need the points more than you need the crowd at this point. So they come back, and then Antonio White goes to the line, and again, he makes the first one. That was going to be fun, LJ, but just in the future, if you got a 20-point lead, go ahead. Not a 2-point deficit. Okay, we're down 4 now, so we're good. Back to LJ. LJ's going to take it again. Gets it knocked away. Going to go out to Jalen, get under control. Jalen cuts the defense, knocks in the bank right there, 25-27, and Coach Callahan going for a timeout right here. Good play, Jalen. The guys are a little bit discouraged but they don't give up, and they just kind of come back at you. And Deer Park, coach upset. We're outplaying them right now, to be honest. And there's one of the Deer Park cheerleaders doing a couple of flips. Good for her. Speaking of cheerleaders, we're going to recognize the Norwood cheer squad tonight. And girls, thanks for the entire year. You've been here all year. And coached by Diana Simpson and Amber Ayers. And cheerleaders being Nevaeh Bell, Abby Wagner, Valerie McDonough, Ramaya Johnson, Lily Clements, our only senior on the on the cheerleader squad, and Cassidy Riggs. Thank you, girls, for your devoted cheer all year long. Thank you. It can be tough sometimes, traveling with the players and doing all those things, and just practice, and then cheer. So good for you girls.
February 19th at Mason. Tip-off is
All right, Deer Park on the move. See if their coach made a point to them. Jeremiah gets driven around a little bit. Let's go baseline. Good defense over here. Jeremiah holding his own right now. There's White. Nice pass inside. There's Jeremiah reaching in. We're going to call jump ball. It's going to be Deer Park ball, but Jeremiah again on the spot.
Wildcats will take the alternating possession.
This kid's making a difference tonight. Ooh. So that was a lob pass into Antonio White. And Antonio, he's only about, looks to be like 6'2". And pretty strong kid. Got a lot of skills, too. They threw it into him, but on the reach in, he didn't get it. Here comes LJ. He's going to lay this in. Out of way. Nice job, LJ, again. He has such a good arm reach and gets so many steals so quick. And there's a nice little layup for him. This number one's going to take it to the rack. Ball deflected a little bit. Scuffle for the rebound, and there's a foul on somebody reaching in. The last foul was on Darrell. Who that's going to be on. That's our 5th foul, so it's going to be 2 shots no matter what the rest of the night. They have 4 team fouls, so we will be shooting free throws as well on all fouls. That's 3rd. I think it's on Darrell. And, number 21 at the line, not such a good free throw shooter. Layden Reynolds, junior. He actually doesn't have a percentage. That might be his first free throws of the year. So he's going to throw it up again, and he makes it. Swish. That puts Deer Park up by 1. And Norwood's going to call timeout. Jalen was kind of covered and not moving real well, but Darrell throws it in. But timeout called before. It's thrown in. Okay, I'm gonna implore our student section over there to get going. They won't hear me, but we need to get them into the game and see if they can. So we got Jackson and Jaden and Jack, Jacob, Shiloh, and Taylor, and they signed this sheet to get their names mentioned on here, but I can't read them all. So let me give it a shot. I think Jaden Winston, Jack, I don't know, guys. Anyway, thanks for being here. You guys have been great all year. And so Norwood takes the ball down 1, 2 minutes, 2:45 to go in the half. There's Jeremiah with the ball. Puts it up, a nice shot. Good pass from Dylan Taylor. And there's Deer Park on the move, and he misses a layup, but a rebound and a foul. We got to wake up on that play right there. They just don't walk it up every time. They're going to look for a layup. So good rebound. The missed layup got us off balance. And number 21 goes to the line again. He makes the shot to go up by 1, and he gets another shot. He's going to make it. So he's 2 for 3 as a varsity player, it looks like.
At Indian Hill next Friday evening. Tip time is at 6 p.m.
So now they're going with a zone press. There's Jeremiah again. He gets a little intimidated there. Dylan with the back fade away. Jalen for the rebound. Can't come up with it, and it's Deer Park ball. 2:15 left. Norwood down by 2. There's number 15. He's going to put it up for 3, and he follows it up. Bodies fall to the floor. And that's Antonio White. He can't score, but he tips it back up and gets fouled on the foul. So, like I said, Antonio, he's going to get fouled a lot. He's 117 for 143 before tonight. So, 3rd foul on whoever that was on. He's going to shoot 2. He makes the first one. So, not sure who that foul was on, but anyway, we got 2 guys with 3 on the floor. And he makes both. 33-29 in favor of Deer Park right now. They're going with a zone press, a 1-2-2 zone press. So you're going to get somebody in the middle. Jalen's going to dribble it up. Look for Dylan in the middle. He takes it all the way. Nice drive right there. Good strong move, Dylan. Good job. Nothing but like layups to get you going in the game. That's what he did. Jeremiah here. Oh, goodness. So a little bit out of position there on defense. So that was another bucket by number 21. Jalen went a little too deep. There's Antonio White with the shot, misses it. For 15 comes out. Norwood hustling back, but they loose ball. And there's Jalen trying to get the rebound, and there's a reach in. I think Jalen's going to go all the way. And he could have got fouled right there. Good hustle back in. But Deer Park comes up with it. That's Ingram on the move, and there's a foul by Jalen. I don't know if that's his first or not. That's Jalen a little upset. Gosh, we had layup at the other end, and Jalen had his arm kind of taken away, and then that's 4 fouls on Jalen.
For the Wildcats is number 5, Taj Ingram.
Coach Callahan imploring the referees to make sure they got the foul on the right guy. So Jalen's going to come out, and here comes Samir. Samir Bland making his first appearance. The buzzer getting stuck a little bit. We're all good. But
second in for the first time this evening is number 4, Samir Bland.
So I think I don't know if he made the first one or not. I wasn't watching, but 31-36. Deer Park up by 5. Now this is crucial for the Indians. Referee going to explain to coach what's going on, and I don't know who. Jalen reached in to get the ball. I don't know if they meant to call it on Jalen or not. But anyway, that's Jalen's 4th foul. That's something we really don't want. So Samir going to come in and get a few touches before the halftime. So right now we're down 5, and this is number 5 going to the line. He's okay, so Dylan's going to handle the ball now. Everybody backing up now. 58 seconds to go. Samir handling the ball for the first time. There's Durrell with a cut to the basket. And number one takes a fall, and then Durrell scores, and it's going to be a foul, I think, on. Oh, okay. Number 1 flopped, according to the referee. So that's a delay of game warning. Wow. And then the basket's good. So that makes it 33-37, cuts it to 4. And now Durrell's going to get. He's going to get 1 shot. Okay. That's a new one for me, but I'm not up on the high school rules. But flopping is a good call. So Durrell for the free throw, and he makes it. He gets 2. I guess it was after the shot. So, okay, Durrell cuts it to 3. 50 seconds left, so I'm thinking Deer Park might take their time on this. Unless they get a layup. They didn't get some layups on fast breaks. Durrell for the second one, and it's good. Park on the move. It's not their nature to pull it up and slow it down, I guess. There's number 1, 15 in the corner. He's going to take it up. Can't score. There's Jeremiah on the ball. Okay, I think the referee noticed the clock. Noticed the clock was not running. Norwood ball. Samir on the rebound. Good job there. So we need to take the last shot and at the least go down 2 at the most. So they're in a 2-3. Coach yelling to back up. We're going to hold it for 25 seconds. Okay, they might step out. 23 seconds left. We don't have to make anything happen right here. Jeremiah in the corner trying to go into Samir. He can't do it. Just got to be careful here. There it is back to Jeremiah. He's going to take it and knock down a 3 with 8 seconds left. We got to play defense one more time. And there's Antonio White with the shot, and unbelievable, Jeremiah with the 3. I thought it was a little bit early, but he went up with 8 seconds and knocks it down to put Norwood up at the half, 37-38. A real wild and woolly contest here. A lot of points, a lot of fouls, a lot of turnovers. So we're gonna go into halftime here up 1 point, 38-37, and we'll have a little bit of jazz band in the background with the Norwood Jazz Band, I guess. So we'll be back in a few minutes with the second half. This is Jack Bolden. We'll see you soon. Good evening again, ladies and gentlemen. This is Tuesday night game, February, and we're going to start the second half here in a couple of seconds. And we're on Tuesday, the 17th of February. Norwood versus Deer Park. Norwood will get the ball out of bounds to start the game, or start the second half. Norwood, of course, second place behind North College Hill in the conference. Conference play already over, so that's where they'll finish. And so we're going to start the second half with LJ taking the ball out of bounds, and he's going to throw it into Samir. It's knocked away, and Samir, we're going to go with Durrell and Jeremiah Weaver, Noah Thomas, Samir Bland, and LJ Cave for the starting 5. For Deer Park, number 15 right there gets challenged on the shot. Samir going to go up for 2 and can't quite finish, fades away. He's going to take it, and it's going to be foul number 4. So Deer Park goes with Antonio White, 24. They got number 5, Taj Ingram. They got number 1, E.J. Gore. They got number 4, Morgan J.J. Broderick. And number 15, Jalen Hurd. Those are their starters for the second half. And we come in with a 37-38 lead. And Samir shooting 2 free throws on that drive to the basket. We got Jalen on the bench because 4 fouls in the first half. And good battle for the rebound there by Jeremiah Weaver. And they're on the run. You got to pay attention. Oh, goodness. Samir trying for the block. And Antonio White driving hard to the basket. Having a rough night for him. He's been pretty on the ball and scoring a lot of points. LJ going to bring the ball up. No double team yet. Now there is, and the ball is stolen. Number 15 goes in for the rebound. So LJ didn't look for the steal. They needed to clear out and let him have it by himself. So Dylan on the move, and he splits the double team and gets fouled. So 1 foul each this half. So we're early in the second half, and it's 38-39 in favor of Deer Park.
Checking back in for the Indians is number 21, Justice Cook.
Justice rolling back the ball. There's LJ. Lost the ball. Deer Park on the move. They look a little more intense this half. And they're going to press, make Norwood rush. There's Samir with the layup. So if we can do that, break it without turnovers, we're going to be better off. So we're going to go Samir challenging that shot, and Justice with the rebound, looking up. He's going to dribble. Dribble out, loses it. Oh, goodness. There's a Antonio White with the rebound. He's knocked down, and it's called a foul. It's called a travel. LJ going to take the ball out, and he's going to look for either, he's going to throw it into Dylan. They're going to clear out. Dylan's going to take number 5 one-on-one. Nice little move there. Takes it all the way. And then nobody's back, so there's Antonio White going strong to the basket, and LJ fouls him. Not a dirty foul at all. Went for the block, but that was definitely a foul. He got the call. So I'm very impressed with Antonio White keeping his composure. He's getting knocked around quite a bit, to be honest. And, he's staying calm about it. 42-41, and Antonio going to get another free throw. So again, the issue has been handling the pressure and handling their press. So they're going to go with a man-to-man, a double team here and there. Going with the ball, he's going to dribble a little quicker. He gets it over the timeline. Almost loses it. Picks it up. There's Samir making the move. Take it strong to the middle. Justice free, but can't handle that ball and bounces off his foot. When we get in a hurry, we just kind of get too big of a hurry and lose the ball and get ahead of ourselves. So try to calm down here. Get a bucket.
Association tournament play. Our Norwood Lady Indians are back in action. Thursday evening.
Drive by number 5, and we're going to call a jump ball. It's going to be Deer Park ball.
At 6 p.m. Our boys team is in action.
Deer Park's looking for an inside layup. I'm not sure if we're in the same defense. So Durrell turns and gets it stripped away. We had the advantage. There's number 24, White, and he's going to hit 3. Durrell come across the middle. So that gives Deer Park a 6-point lead. Coach Callahan calling timeout. Looked like we were in trouble on the inbound play. So real quick, want to announce or recognize we have a small pep band tonight. Obviously, a lot of the kids not available. They had a big weekend in a concert, a performance. The Silhouettes did. But anyway, so Will Schneider over leading. We've got a drummer and a guitar, and just trying to entertain for a little bit. So anyway, I want to recognize all those band members this year that have been here to play and entertain the timeouts and half times. But we got Izzy, Gabby, Leah, Lucas, Zach, Faith, Claire, Chase, Mackenzie, Matthias, Miles, Seth, Hoggy, Ash, and Eli that are members of our pep band. And this will be their last time this year for a basketball game. So, the crowd subdued tonight. Our fellas in the front row that are usually really leading the cheers and helping us out are a little kind of quiet tonight. So there's Jeremiah. Throws it in Jeremiah back. There's LJ on the move. He's going to take it hard, but can't finish. Going to throw it out to Antonio White. I think Jeremiah reached for the ball, I think, and fouled on that pass. So that's okay foul. Doesn't hurt anything. That's our third foul of the quarter. Referee on top of that, Jeremiah just they had kind of a breakaway to Antonio. So LJ guarding the number 24 Antonio White, and the other guys playing a zone, trying to keep the penetration down. And there's a 3. He can't score. There's LJ on the rebound. He's going to try to take it all the way, and White knocked it away. thinks it's off of LJ, but anyway, it's going to be white ball. Samir taking it out. Norwood getting set in a box. Burrell trying to hand it off. Can't get it in. Samir's open. And they knock it away. There's a breakaway. Dylan. These guys are like they're surprised that they're getting pressed. Samir trying to score, couldn't do it. Deer Park on the move now. Burrell back. Number 5 takes it all the way. He gets hit up. Say it's a clean block. There's LJ to Samir, and we're going to score to make it a 6-point game again. So, again, ragged, both ends. Not good at getting the ball up and receiving it back. So, number 1 handling the ball. There's a three-pointer in the corner. He's off. LJ, instead of securing the ball, tries to get out quicker, and Deer Park sticks it in. 50-42. There's a reach in by White, and we're going to need Jalen back in to handle the ball. We just got to get a little bit more under control. So that's what Jalen will hopefully help us to do. He's going to come in for Darrell. Unfortunately, Jalen has 4 fouls, so he cannot guard. Got to be careful here. He cannot guard White man-to-man. He's got to play the zone. So LJ will stay on number 24. Number 24 setting screens, which is a good idea. That takes up 2 people. We're not exactly sure what to do, except when they get the ball. There's a drive to the basket. No foul. Number 21 for 2.
Wildcat basket by number 21, Waylon Reynolds.
There's LJ for a bucket there from Jalen. 44-52. So Dylan right now on number 24. Trying to make the other players on the team score. Nice move there. And Samir with good defense. Jalen going to take it to the goal, spins, and knocks it in. Again, Norwood not getting in. Cuts it to 6. LJ going to stay on. And there's an early reach in, which he didn't need to do. It's going to be a foul on Jalen. Referee's letting a lot go right now. Number 3 coming into the game. We got 2 shots for Deer Park. So foul, yeah, so that was our 5th foul. So Antonio White will shoot 2. He's on the money. That one, number 3 coming in for number 15. Jalen Hurd going in, and then Courtney C.J. Warner. Antonio White, again, you know, not only does he do so many things on offense, he's really good on defense too. He knocks a lot of the basketballs away, and smart player, doesn't foul a lot. Nice demeanor on the court, in control. So really good players. Deer Park. Norwood going to take it out of bounds. They're going to line up at half court, throw it in. Jalen's going to bring it up. Deer Park going to play man-to-man. Jalen going to take the 3. Can't get it to go. That was Samir setting the screen for him. So LJ. Good box out by Deer Park and on their offensive end. So it's Norwood ball. They knock it out of bounds. Into Jalen. Jeremiah Weaver in the game still. Jalen can't take the ball with him. He's got a little bit of. I'm not sure what we're running now. Jalen just trying to penetrate and see some kind of opening. So we're going to double team right here. He's going to drive past everybody, loses the ball. It's going to be knocked out of bounds by Norwood. There's number 3 from right on line, and Samir gets out of position. Number 1 for 3, and he can't get it to go. Deer Park falls into each other. Here comes Jeremiah. Nice move, Jeremiah. Couldn't quite finish. Samir with the rebound. There's LJ, and LJ gets it to go. Good hustle right there by Norwood. Good job by Jeremiah. He had to take it all the way. Had a challenge. That was a nice job. All the way around. Good rebounding. There's number 1 again. He's going to hit. You can tell he's got a nice shot. Just hasn't been able to hit it. That's EJ Core. And, 36% three-point shooter. But we're going to get a foul on the other end, and LJ drives the basket. It's only their 4th, so we're not shooting yet. Justice Cook going to come into the game. We might need to give Jeremiah a breather after having to sprint all the way down the floor. So he does, and Justice coming in. Norwood setting up in a box. Jalen coming out to the corner, and Samir coming back in and receiving the ball. And can't score. Samir's usually going to make that. And, I don't know what happened, but number 5 on the floor. Didn't see anything drastic there that might have happened. But anyway, he hit the deck. He tried to take a charge. I don't think Samir elbowed or anything like that.
Corrections on 21, black.
So that's their 5th foul. We're down 9 now with Justice Cook at the line. Justice for the first time tonight on the line. So Justice hitting about 48%. So he's liable to make a couple more. We're looking at now 9. So on the court, you see our able-bodied trainer. And that's Greg O'Donnell. He does everything for the kids. He's at every contest, of course, and Mr. Do-It-All. He's ready for either team. Thank you, Greg O'Donnell, for your help, your assistance for the team this year. Justice with the second one. He's gonna bank it. He's banked a few this year, so I assume it's kind of on purpose. So Justice coming out and Darrell coming back in. So for a little more quickness, maybe some strength on the boards, even though Justice holds his own down there. So 1:21 left in the quarter. Both teams in the bonus for the rest of the quarter. And there's Antonio White on the move, and he hits 3, and that's a 30-footer. So I'm not sure. The ref says the horn went off. I didn't hear it. But the horn blew before the shot, so again, Antonio flustered, gets the shot taken away. So no shot, and unfortunately for Deer Park. Fans not happy, but just a little mistake. Coach. Referee's in control. Nobody happy except for Norwood. We'll take it. I don't know. So anyway, Antonio kind of miffed. So Deer Park ball, they're going to throw it in. He might do it again. So Antonio gets double team. He's going to look for somebody else open. Number 1 into 21. Nice pass in there to 5. He goes up strong, and that's Jalen's 5th. Deer Park fans happy that they called a foul, and that was unfortunate. But I think Jalen really just kind of stayed off. I don't think he really did anything. They called a foul, and Jalen's out of the game. Justice will come back in, Justice Cook, and that bucket is good to make it a 10-point lead. And number 5 will get another free throw. That was Taj Ingram. So he's up and no good. Durrell with the position, but couldn't get the rebound. There's number 3. There's Antonio for the shot. There's a rebound on the other side, and now Samir with the foul. So the ref's making everybody mad and happy at the same time. One side's happy, one side's mad on one side of the floor. But we're going to move on. The ref's doing a good job as much as they can. But Samir's foul there. So Durrell stepped out of the lane after the free throw shooter had the ball. So that's 21, and that's Valen Reynolds, I think. There's a 21 named Teague Sellers. I'm not sure which one. So anyway, he's up, and it's no good, but he gets 2. So he'll try again. Let's see if we can box out and get a rebound. Samir and Durrell under the basket. So drug it under there sometimes. LJ with the ball. Turns and brings it up. Being pounded by Samir comes up with a loose ball. LJ back with it. Justice getting double teamed. It's off his foot. It's going to be Deer Park ball again. And again, Antonio White creating some havoc here. Double team the ball. And Dylan going to guard him man-to-man here. Trying to keep from getting the ball. There's an air ball shot by number 5. He says somebody hit it. They're claiming that it got deflected, but nobody's seeing it. So getting double teamed. There's another steal by Deer Park, and they're going to go take it to the goal. LJ didn't see that defender. Justice didn't come up with a nice block there. There's LJ again. We got a jump ball. It's going to be Norwood possession. They lead up to 13. Durrell had the opening, but he couldn't catch it. Gives it up, and there's a shot. There's a shot by Antonio White, and that makes up for the one he got taken away. That puts it up 16, 49-65 in favor of Deer Park. They were, Deer Park, a little more aggressive in that quarter and making us rush our shots and our passes, and we had a lot of turnovers. So we hung in for a while. It was a 6-point lead, and we just kind of let it get away from us at that point. So anyway, we get down to 16 there. It's going to be Deer Park ball coming out too. So gosh, things turn around quick in basketball. Maybe we can come back here and make a couple of shots and get back in. We're not about to give up or give in. So coach imploring his team to stay with it. Don't pay attention to the score right now. Just do the best you can to get back in it. One shot at a time, one possession at a time. I'm sure Deer Park will probably continue their pressure and look to double team when you turn your back. Tough game for the referees today to call. It's just a lot of activity, a lot of action, a lot of turnovers and reaching in and block shots and so forth. So anyway, we're working our way toward the end here. And again, Norwood tournament draw, they drew, they drew Madeira in the tournament for the first round of the sectional. They'll be playing at Indian Hill on the 27th. That's a week from Friday, I believe. So Norwood going to come back with Aiden Nolan and Samir, Jalen, Jeremiah, and Dylan. So there's a 3 by number 1, and he all of a sudden has found the range. That's E.J. Gore. There's a steal by 21, but he stepped on the line, so it's going to be Norwood ball. So Norwood looking to get the ball in. Doing a good job at denying we've got to do better. There's a nice pass there, and LJ's gonna foul number 3. We're having trouble right now getting the ball inbounds and down the floor. So with Jalen with 5 fouls, the point guard is not in. So we need to set some screens for each other and see if they'll switch or give us an opening there. Number 21 misses the first free throw. Deer Park goes up by 19 right now. And make no mistake, they have a nice team. They got a lot of weapons. They have really not shot well tonight and still been able to score. And there's Samir going up with one hand and couldn't grab it with both, and he knocks it out of bounds. So Deer Park stays with the ball. There's number 5 in the corner. He doesn't feel it. Jeremiah with the ball. He gets to Samir. No, it's a little behind him. Good defense there by LJ. 24 looking to score. Just kind of a wild shot there. So here's Samir. LJ had maybe a long pass. Now Deer Park giving it back. Oh, it's kickball. So Deer Park keeps possession. 7:15 left in the game, early in the 4th quarter. So Deer Park not too concerned right now, just working the ball around. That's going to be a jump ball. It's going to be Norwood's ball there. So that was number 5, Taj Ingram driving to the basket. And I think Samir got his hand on it. LJ open, going to throw to him. LJ let him clear out, bring it up himself. It's a double team. Samir with the ball. Nice drive by Samir, but a little too hard with the shot. Deer Park on the run. And Dylan, good job of not fouling there, number 3. LJ on the run now. He'll take it all the way. Samir with a tip in. I don't know, we're going so fast, we're having trouble completing the layups. Deer Park content to kind of let us go by. It's down to 19, 6.5 left in the game. Aiden out front. We're still chasing the thing. And there's number 1. Nice move right there. He hasn't had a great game until the last 8-9 minutes. There's Dylan with the ball. It's up to Aiden. Aiden with the pass to the middle, and it's a little too hard. So they're going to get there's a nice layup by Antonio White. Another 2 for him. And, Deer Park might want to think about clearing his bench, getting his starters out. It's pretty much under control. So Dylan, Norwood looking to throw the ball. He throws it, tries to throw off the foot. Nobody's coming to help it. Samir. So Norwood, I don't know if they have any timeouts. But Deer Park keeping the press on at this point. Unnecessary. They're up 25. They can back it off a little bit. They're getting layups, all the points they need. Maybe trying to prove a point. I don't know. But right then, Samir had the ball double teamed, and nobody came back to help him with the ball. Norwood going to sub 3 players in, and that might be their final timeout. So I think we've covered most everybody that's here at the game, and kind of a Tuesday night, a decent crowd, and been entertained for most of it. And you can hear the jazz band playing in the background. Just getting a little kind of a workout in, seemingly. So we're going to look to Talawanda this Friday, and it's a trip and a half to get to Talawanda. If you've ever done that, it's in Oxford, where the Miami Redhawks are 25-0, and they play tonight. They might go 26-0. They're up in Massachusetts. So got a timeout. It's going to be next possession tie-up. It's going to be to Deer Park. But it looks like we're on the offensive right now, taking the ball out. We got a timeout, so it's our ball. I want to comment that anytime that anybody wants some TV experience or some media experience, And we have that studio in the second floor of the high school building. And if anybody wants experience, Tyler and Steve are up there ready to help out, and they'll take volunteers or whatever you want to work out. But they're willing to. So LJ hits a three-point shot. I think it was a three. And made, I don't think it was a dirty gesture, but he made a gesture, and it was kind of toward the referee. So he gets a technical foul. So it's going to be 2 shots for Deer Park, and then LJ will be out of the game. And 5:23 left. So Deer Park will give the ball to Antonio White. So continue. Again, you can go in the TV studio, even if you don't want to be an announcer, or you can go on the other side of the camera. And for these indoor games, basketball and volleyball and stuff, when Norwood puts on the show, it's always handy to have a handheld camera, and we don't have anybody to do that. So anytime anyone's interested in that, get experience. And I think you'd be welcome in the TV studio. So encourage some of you to do that. So I think Antonio White getting tired of shooting free throws. He missed one. This is his 4th. So he got fouled, I guess. Maybe I gave 2 technicals to Norwood. They're going to have the ball out of bounds. Deer Park is. That makes it 25 points. 25-point lead, 54-79 in favor of Deer Park. So, coach a little flustered right now and aggravated, which you always are when your team's not able to kind of stay even. So we're gonna go to still a boxing one, and like I said, they could probably take out some of the starters, put in some JV players. So Norwood's still battling. There's number 33 with the rebound. And Aiden's going to back up to the 3 and bank it in. So good for Aiden. Makes a 3-point shot right there. And that cuts it 2:22. There's Antonio White trying for 3. He can't get it. Justice with the rebound. So number 33 for us is that's Terrion Smith. He's not going to bank that one, but it was online. Good hustle right there. There's nothing like a made shot to give you some pep and energy, so the crowd picks up a little bit there. That was Terrion Smith, number 33 for Norwood. Gets a little playing time here and there. He's on JV most of the time, but he's played a little bit. So Deer Park going to move the ball around. Number 3 in the corner. Number 1 on the move. Makes a spill. 21 rebound. Number 5 tips it up. There's 24. And Norwood can't come up with it. Back to Deer Park. And Deer Park's going to call a timeout right here just to get it under control. Wasn't anything sloppy or anything there. Just they were reaching for the ball. They had inside position. We were trying to get it back. And they came out with it.
We got school tomorrow. We want to go home.
So we're down to about the 3-minute mark. Timeout called by Deer Park, just to give them a little bit of a talk about, take care of the ball, stay hustling, keep going. And again, I feel like they could make some substitutions, put some younger kids in, but they haven't done it yet. I don't know. 24 is averaging 33, so I don't know how many he's got. But, might be trying to get his average. I don't know if he's the leading scorer in the city, but I don't know of anybody else that's averaging that much, almost 34 points a game. So anyway, their team average is, let's see. They're averaging only 68, so they're at 79 now. So there's number 5 for 3, and there's Dylan hustling in there, shoving people out. I think we're going the other way. It's on Antonio White, and he says he was shoving at Justice. So that's their first foul of this quarter. We're 4 minutes in. We're halfway through the fourth quarter. Oh, okay, so it was on Dylan, 24 White, and that solved some confusion there. Came in there pretty aggressively. Well, David just kind of nudged 24 out. So anyway, it's their park ball, and we'll go out and set up. Number 5 going to hold the ball. I don't know if they want to do that. We can let them if they want to. So now we're going to come out a little bit. I don't know if we're going man-to-man. It looks like we are. So I don't think Terrion can handle number 5. Good job by Durrell to protect the ball there. So I don't know if Hayden can handle their point guard, but we got to guard him man-to-man and just keep the ball moving. So Antonio White on the move again. Challenged by Dylan and no foul. And they get the rebound and stuck back in by number 21. There's a foul.
On the floor was a foul on number 33, Terrion Smith. That's his first.
Terrion's first foul.
Bonus for the Wildcats is number 23.
Shooting 2. Not a great free throw shooter, but he's made a few and he made it. Oh, no bonus. He made the shot. 3-point play. And they still have the press on, which they don't need to. Good for our guys to be able to experience maybe some pressure, I guess, a little bit. That was a good job by Terrion. Gets it to Durrell, and Durrell scores. So 59-82 with 3:03 left. Durrell on defense. Number 1 drives in, and he takes it all the way.
Wildcat basket by number 1,
Justice with the ball. Here's all the way for Dylan. Dylan's going to take it all the way. We'll take layups. Dylan, nice drive right there. Good strong drive. Goes up with the right hand on the left side. And number 5 walking it up. And so Aiden's going to try to, Terrion's going to try to take number 5. Number 5 is just going to toy with him a little bit, I guess. Terrion going to, okay, nice little switch by Terrion. Dylan, nice pass there. And 21 with the layup.
Number 21, David Reynolds.
So Dylan apparently has no blood on him. Take him out. Get that taken care of. So we got another timeout here. With 2:17 left.
Timeout called by the Indians.
Deer Park still with their several of their starters in, I think, except for 21. I'm a little miffed at that with 2 minutes to go. He's up 25. So it's up to him, I guess. And Norwood just kind of still trying to scrap and see what they can make happen. So with Dylan getting the blood taken care of, they've got some kind of solution, some kind of saline or something that you're not allowed to have blood on your jersey. So no foul or no call there. 2:17 left. Let's see if they're going to come out and pick up full court again. So apparently they need more points, more of a lead. We're going to just throw it in. We're going to throw it into Justice. It's kind of token pressure, but it's still going to double team. And there's a pass to so Antonio White misses the layup. I'm not sure why they're doing that. There's Dylan from 3, and he can't score. And there's a foul on 21. Nice position by Terrion. Terrion, just a 9th grader, 6'3", and he has really gotten some experience this year. Played a lot of JV ball, and some varsity play right here. Him and Aiden, 10th grader. So I think our senior leadership this year has been good. And, showing these guys how to play hard. And just hang in. There's Terrion for 2. He sticks it back in. So 1:53 left. 63-86. So 23-point lead, and number 5 walking it up. We'll be content to kind of hold back a little bit. They're going to try to pull us out of our zone, I suppose. And coach says, come on out. So that's number 5 holding the ball, Ingram. And now Durrell on him. Durrell makes him penetrate a little bit. He's going to pull it back out. Durrell makes a little bit more sense to be on number 5. So just kind of spread out. And so Durrell can handle number 5 a little better than Terry on or Aiden. So now Dillon on Antonio White. Justice steps up. And with that, Justice left the rebounding spot, but 21 got it, couldn't score. So Dillon trying to cross over, get by his defender, dribbles it out of bounds. 1:17 left in the contest. Justice with the steal, good hustle right there. He's got to take it in the other side of the goal, and he tries the left side, he can't get it to go. Justice, good hustle. And again, just trying to make things happen and not giving up, not quitting. That's been Justice and the team's mantra the entire year. And number 5 drives around, and they cannot get a bucket to go right now. It's going to be
ball out of bounds, last touch by the Wildcats.
It's going to be Norwood ball. Dillon will take it out. Deer Park not ready quite. Durrell loses the ball and then double dribbles, and darn, Aiden knocks down another 3. 47.4 left. Nice move right there by Antonio White. Not sure why they have their starters still in the game with 34 seconds to go, but trying to prove their point somehow. I don't know what. But anyway, Antonio White goes to the line again. I bet he's shot 15, 20 free throws tonight, and he don't miss many. He's missed more than I expected. But if he's 16 for 20, that's his average, 80%. Nice rebound right there. He's going to throw it up. Oh, gosh, good look and everything, but a little behind him. Justice tries to stop Antonio White. He throws it up for 2. And 18 seconds left. There's Terry on, hustling on the floor into Durrell. He's going to take it up and gets it taken away or knocked away. And there's 7 seconds left to go. And it's kind of been the typical they've knocked the ball away from us and we've lost it a few times. I want to take the opportunity to thank everybody that's involved with this whole project, and that would be including our AD staff. I want to mention Emily Wolf and everybody that's involved with the athletic department, the band, the cheerleaders, the fans. I want to thank Steve and Tyler up in the booth. That does it. 63-89. Deer Park wins. It was a pretty good battle. It was a better game than that for most of it. But again, thanks to all the coaches, the cheerleaders, especially Brian Callahan and Tico Kenny for their efforts and having this great season that they've had. They end up got one more game to go, but 11-10. Hopefully they can finish strong and finish strong in the tournament. But a special thanks to the players and especially the seniors for their efforts this year. They have really kind of put us back on the map. So with that, this is Jack Bolden. I want to say good night to everybody, and we'll see you next year. And love and honor. Thank you, everyone.